The second highest decision-making organ of Uganda's leading opposition party, the Forum for Democratic Change, spent the better part of today forging a way forward. This ahead of Tuesday's deadline of filing a petition to challenge the recently concluded presidential election, whose results the party has described as fundamentally flawed. One of Bessigye's lawyers told NTV that there is still a lot more that needs to be done, yet their efforts to gather evidence have been frustrated by continued police siege on Bessigye's home.
It is becoming increasingly difficult for us to put up a case.
Nsibambi claims that most of the witnesses they had lined up to swear affidavits in support of the presidential election petition have either been arrested or intimidated by security agencies.
So we have about 270 people arrested by police on the pretext that they are Power 10 officials or members. But some of them are actually agents who had delivered DRF forms for purposes of this particular petition.
The lawyer was non-committal on whether they would file the petition in the Supreme Court by Tuesday's deadline. But he is skeptical on whether FDC can gather robust evidence to support the petition.
With that in mind, the police here, I think, has ably disabled the entire process. And the option to file this petition as it is remains with the principal, Dr. Kizza Besigye.
Last week, Bessigye's lawyers petitioned the Kasangati Magistrates Court, seeking an order barring police from keeping Dr. Besigye under preventive detention at his home. The court is yet to make its ruling, but in 2011, during the walk-to-work protests, court made a similar ruling and police vacated Bessigye's home after a similar standoff. That ruling was never challenged.
Unless they are saying that the FDC is a one-man party, but we believe it is a party which has its structures, and for the lawyers, they are paid to go and, source for this information. And the information is actually there. As the representatives of the FDC, they are able to get this information.
In law, we call it instructions. Instructions to a lawyer does not simply mean ordering him, saying, I'll pay you, you file the case. No. The word instruction is in legal language means sitting with a lawyer to explain the case, to discuss the case, to brainstorm the case, and agree on exactly what you should put before court. Now, that is very important in every case, but much more so in a case involving annulling a presidential election.
Constitutional lawyer Benson Tsasire says police has no legal basis to determine how FDC seeks redress in court.
The applicable law is Section 59 of the Presidential Elections Act. And under that section, it is very specific. It says a candidate may petition the Supreme Court to nullify an election. It does not say a party. It says a candidate.
According to Article 59, subsection 4 of the Presidential Elections Act, when no petition is filed within the 10-day period prescribed under subsection 2, or where a petition having been filed is withdrawn by the person who filed it or is dismissed by the Supreme Court, the candidate declared elected shall conclusively be taken to have been duly elected as president. In 2001 and 2006, Besigye lost the election to President Yoweri Museveni and petitioned court, but in both instances, the Supreme Court ruled that as much as there were irregularities, they would not warrant annulling the election and ordering a repeat poll. In 2011, Besigye again complained of rigging but said he could not petition court since it was one of the institutions hijacked by what he claimed was a dictatorship. Shudand Ochere, NTV.